at carboxylic acids and their derivatives. Okay, so first of all, carboxylic acids are also known as alkanoic acids. Okay, so if you don't want to call them carboxylic acid, you can also call them alkanoic acids. Okay, so these are organic acids. The carboxylic acids are organic acids, and their general formula is, you can use CnH2n plus 1.COOH. Of course, you know what this thing stands for, right? This is an alkyl group, so this can also be written as RCOOH. So how do we represent this functional group here? This functional group can be represented as RC double bond O single bond OH. So the carboxylic acid contain what we call the acyl group. The acyl group. Now this acyl group is this group here. This group here. This is the acyl group. So the derivatives of these carboxylic acids are those other functional groups that you can derive from the carboxylic acids. And the derivation happens here. Okay? So this acyl group is present in all the derivatives. The derivatives of carboxylic acids, the first one we have to talk about is ester. Okay? Call them ester, or you can call them alkanoates. Alkanoates. Okay? These alkanoates, they are derivatives of carboxylic acid. That is, just remove this OH and replace with something else. So I'm going to repeat this sentence I have here. RC double bond O. Remove the OH and replace with OR. Okay? These two R must not be the same, so I can use prime to differentiate them for different sake. So what you're seeing here is the same thing as RCOOR prime. The next derivative of carboxylic acid is, we have amides. Amides, the same thing with this guy. Remove, it has the same acyl group present. Okay, we call this acyl group. We call this group here RCO, the acyl group. So what changes in amides is just the OR. Remove this OR or the OH in the carboxylic acid and replace it with what? NH2. This is an amide. Okay, so inside this amide now we have the primary amide, the secondary amide, and the tertiary amide, but we won't talk about that for now. Okay, so the next one I'll talk about is acid chlorides. Acid chlorides are derivatives of carboxylic acids too. Okay, remove the OH and replace with what? With chlorine. So we're going to have RC double bond O single bond Cl. This is an acid chloride. So we can represent it as RCOCl. Why this can also be written as what? RCONH2. This for primary amide. Okay, the secondary amide will be RCONHR. For tertiary amide it will be RCONR2. So all these are amide. Okay, they are amide. They are classified as amide, but this is primary, this is secondary, this is tertiary amide. Okay, so the last derivative of carboxylic acids are called acid anhydrides. They are anhydrides. Why are they called anhydrides? They are anhydrides because it's a combination of two carboxylic acids leading to the elimination of what? Water molecule to form an anhydride. Okay, this anhydrides is the same thing with this guy, but you're gonna have RC double bond O single bond O single bond C double bond O R. So this is what we call a carboxylic, an acid anhydride. So what we just added, notice that we added this group. Okay, to it. That's all. That's the only thing we added. We added this group. So in the carboxylic acids, there are 4 derivatives. The first ones are called ester or alkanoates, which is this, amides, which is this, acid chloride, which is this, and acid anhydride. So what you are seeing here can also be written as RCOOCR. Okay, these two R might not be the same. So if you see me using this prime, it means that these two things might not be the same. It can be different, it can be the same. So what can you have a methyl? Here can be ethyl, here can be any alkyl group. So that's what I'm trying to explain here. So all these things are what we call derivatives of carboxylic acids. They are all derived from carboxylic acid. Okay, so and if you notice, they already have a leaving group. A leaving group is what will leave during reaction. During reaction, this thing you are seeing here will act as a leaving group. Okay, these things you see here will act as a leaving group. What you see act as a leaving group, and also what you see at this point here will act as a leaving group. So during reactions, those things they leave as a nucleophile. So that's why these carboxylic acids, they undergo a kind of a reaction called the acyl nucleophilic reactions. Okay, because nucleophiles will always come into the reactions during reaction. So these things you are looking at here are called derivatives of carboxylic acid, and we're going to look at what the reactions, how they react in organic chemistry, in organic reactions.